Namaste. Well, this is the first video that I am making in the new year of 2021. And I thought it was appropriate to start off with a deep breath, the pause in between. And recently I spoke with a friend who injured her ribs, and we were talking about doing the breathing, and it's a delicate thing if you've ever injured your ribs. So I said I was going to make a video about working the breath. I mean, really working the breath, not just filling up your balloons and squeezing them out, but really getting into every minute detail of the in-breath and the out-breath, and every inch of the body as it impacts on that particular section. So that's what we're going to do today. And so I'm going to have to back up. I already checked this out so you can see the breath. And so here's my home button. There's your home button. Okay, so let's start out by making a circle around our home. You put the thumbs in your navel, your home button. So you can circle your second chakra here where we're going to put our energy. And let's now take a big breath together. Now, only as comfortable. And as you exhale through your mouth, just let it go. Relax the shoulders. So we're gathering ourselves now. You can even use your arms to gather yourself in. Let's do that again. Hold it this time. Give it a moment. And this time through the nostrils, exhale. Stress, tension, thoughts, emotions. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Good. Okay, now that we've cleared our own energy, what we're going to do is we're going to be absolutely present in each moment of our breath. So when you inhale and you start filling up from the bottom of the lungs, up, and then the sides and the back and the front, and you're opening up the spaces between each vertebra as you come up the torso with the breath. Up to here. Let's try that, and we'll just let it out, just to try the breathing in first. I like to do that. You can do this, but I like to do this. So now we're going to start to inhale. You're going to bring it up from about here. So you're going to drop your diaphragm and let your tummy pop out. Make room. And feel it opening the spaces between your vertebrae all the way up. Now, that length, you're holding your breath. Keep that length as you exhale. Bring the diaphragm up. Start squeezing from the bottom of the lungs. Then the ribs. One rib, next rib, next rib, next rib, next rib. And the back and the chest. Now as you inhale, again from the bottom, pop the tummy, drop the diaphragm, start inhaling from the bottom of the lungs. Up. Feel those first ribs start to open, then the second ones, third. Keep going. from the bottom. Ribs start closing. And dropping. So as you inhale, the ribs open and expand this way. And as you exhale, they start to close and drop. Away from the bottom. Open ribs. Close ribs. Okay? Now, if you have pain when you're doing that, then just stop. Don't push it. Just keep it held open to the point just before it says Keep going up. And then as you exhale, bring it in again. Be mindful. So it's really a mindfulness process. But we're being mindful of our breath, not just the in-out part, but every inch of the parts of the body that participate in bringing in the breath and then squeezing out the breath. I do this every day, more than once a day, because I have a back injury, so it helps me to keep that place open, because it tends to close down to protect itself. And that's what we do too. We tend to close down to protect ourselves from the very little bones in our spine, all the way to our outer self, to our emotional self, even to our spiritual self. We use the same methods. So I'm applying what we would call psychological methods of opening oneself up again in an emotional, spiritual way to the actual physical parts of the body. So it all works the same way. So when you breathe, when you use the breath to open up your spine, let's say, or your ribs, you can use that same technique to open up the heart, or to open up the mind, or to open up your spirit. It's all the same. So let's do one now to open up that heart. Yeah. I noticed that people are a bit more subdued this New Year's. And that's understandable, of course, but just in the safe place that you have, wherever you are, and even if you're in a shelter, there's a safe place. Maybe that's your bed. Maybe that's in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet. But there's a safe place where you can just sit and take a breath. Remember to be mindful as you fill up, not only of the physical part, but of the energetic part, that you're breathing in. In this case, you're reclaiming all your own energy. Take it in. Bring it down there just below your navel. Hold it there for a moment. Now as you exhale through your mouth to release all the stuff. You don't have to think about what came out. Just think about what you're taking in. Let's take in all the energy that we possibly can. Doesn't matter where it came from or who it came from. Let's do it. It's a gift. Now hold. Now as you exhale through your nostrils, because now you're controlling what's happening, and you're going to release anything that was attached to that energy, any emotion, thought, stress, So now what you've done is you've cleared that energy. So you have now the gift of energy with all that power without the attachments. Because energy is not positive or negative, it's just energy. We attach the positive and the negative to that energy. We make it positive, we make it negative. I now have the gift of all that neutral energy. I've neutralized it. Now, when I put it out, I can put it out as happiness, or I can put it out as something else. But when I do that to myself as well. And that's why I advocate forgiveness, because I'm doing it to myself. And I'm sharing it with the rest of the world. So for today, I would like to share some happiness with you. And let's take it in. I'm going to send it to you. First, I have to bring it into myself. So let's get everything lined up, open, and as I exhale from the bottom, keep the heart lifted. I am sending out some happiness. Want to give me some back? Let's go. Gather it. Send it to me, send it to the world, send it to whoever you like. Radiate happiness. Why not? And it's truly, you get what you give. It's like a kiss or a hug. You give one, you get one. Same with the energy. So for now, I hope that was helpful. I hope that helps my friend who hurt her ribs. And for everyone, we hope that this year will bring opportunities for happiness and healing, and that we will all get behind that positive thought. And for now, namaste, and lots of love.